The crew worldwide, from Cali to Twitter, real hardcore fans, boxing ass niggas, consistency cops, police the views, we'll pull up receipts for any debate you choose. Shout outs to Clan Archie for the dope production. Ring Gang stay with the best discussions. Ring Gang Radio.
As we segue now into the main event of the evening, which took place at like 1 o'clock in the fucking morning. That's another thing about this game. Like
that shit was too fucking late.
Yeah, like at that point, I'm over here struggling to stay awake. And not because the car was bored, because it wasn't, but it was just like, damn, like this is getting to the point. Like, I mean, I went through this with Pacquiao and Broner, that shit being at 1 o'clock in the morning or something like that when it first started. And I'm doing it again for Eastwick. I was like, nah, this isn't the wave. You know.
Yeah, y'all gotta chill with that shit.
Yeah, you know, like start that shit early. Most of us on the East Coast would actually appreciate that shit. Start it early.
Yeah, like fights shouldn't be starting at no fucking 1 o'clock and shit.
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
Fights should be ending at 1 o'clock. Don't fucking
right,
start.
Niggas doing something else.
For real. Like.
Yeah, but yeah, you know, it was the main event was Eleider Alvarez defending his WBO light heavyweight title against Sergey Kovalev. LB, your thoughts on that fight?
First of all, I gotta say, yeah, I was wrong. I thought Alvarez would clip him again. You know, I didn't know if Kovalev would be able to adjust and fix the habits he had that allows him to get caught with shots like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, him and Buddy McGirt, they did their thing. You know, Buddy McGirt, he a Hall of Famer to me. He a legend. He done leveled up plenty fighters back in the day.
That he did.
And extended their careers, you know, so put some respect on his name, like, and props to Kovalev for humbling himself and allowing Buddy McGirt to fucking, you know, do his thing and work his fucking magic. So, but I thought it was a good performance. Alvarez won like maybe 2 rounds at the most.
At least, about 2 rounds. That's a give or take.
Yeah, like he just got straight up undressed, and toward the end of the fight, he was really getting them fades. It just wasn't no, you know, boxing lesson at that point.
Yeah, and then Alvarez, lucky for him though, seemed to have a chance because there were shots that he was taking there that should have dropped him at least once, you know. Yeah. But he stayed on his feet and he took them shits like a G. So, but yeah, no, it seemed like Kovalev, I think, obviously, he used his jab more, and his hands was just busier, you know. And it was consistent work. I mean, consistent work on the outside, consistent work on the inside. And Alvarez just seemed he was fighting to see whether or not he could just, you know, he was either trying to one punch knock him out or wait till he got tired and try to one punch knock him out. And that shit never came. Never.
It's like you saw Alvarez looking for something, but I felt like he was doing more looking than searching, like really trying to make shit happen. Like the first fight, Kovalev was out working him, out boxing him, but Alvarez seemed to go back and forth with him more, like trying to force openings.
Right.
Where this one was more like, okay, I'm getting out box. Okay, I think I see a shot. No. Damn. Nah.
He made no adjustments. None.
Yeah, it was just the same. And it wasn't even on some Devin Alexander, well, let me just I don't have an adjustment, but I'm going to just fight harder. Like, he ain't even do that. It was just the same, like maybe the same level, same output, same intensity the whole fight. Right. For a couple moments or two. Right,
and basically the nigga just gave up. He gave up his belt. That's basically what he did. He lost his belt for nothing. And in doing so too, I believe from the rumor saying that because I know he had some deal. He had some deal that he was signing with Top Rank, and then him losing voided that contract where he would have gotten I think it was like a 7-fight contract with guaranteed money in there, a guarantee. That shit is gone now.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, that was definitely that's a fuck my life type of moment for Alvarez.
Yeah, I mean, I think he could still bounce back, but that's the thing. Maybe he fell in love with the punch. And I know there's, I don't want no one to come out there talking about it was a lucky punch, because there's no such thing as a lucky punch in boxing. Because if you're training to knock someone out, if you knock them out, that's not luck. You're just doing what you trained to do.
Right.
So you practice certain punches in the gym all the time where you'll fucking do it with your eyes closed. You know the opponent's there. You visualize it. So Alvarez was able to catch him in the first fight like that, because Kovalev fucking was having dead gaps. He wasn't really, although he was outworking Alvarez, but he wasn't as consistent as he was in this fight. In this fight,
well, he also threw a high number of punches. Like, even high for him. So at least that's understandable.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. It's like he did that as well as using the ring and everything. The first fight, he was doing just enough just to outbox dude. But it wasn't enough to tame him.
Yeah.
I felt like in this fight, like he tamed Alvarez. Like the whole fight just tamed him. The first fight, he couldn't tame the man, because for every jab right hand Kovalev would land, Alvarez would land the counter hook and force Kovalev to retreat or move back, and then Kovalev wouldn't be jabbing, or he wouldn't have his hands up when he would move back, and then that happens enough times. A fighter who's capable, they're gonna time that. They're gonna see, okay, yeah, all I gotta do is just step in this one time, and he ain't even gonna expect it. He think I'm out of range.
Right.
What happened? The thing is, Alvarez got caught up in thinking that's gonna happen again. You gotta make that happen. If you're not damn, pressuring and covering distance and getting on the inside and making a dude, get uncomfortable where you smother his jab and you take it away on some Roberto Duran shit. Like, if you ain't doing that, then you can't look for that same opportunity.
Yeah, that's extreme. It's very, very, very true. And so, where do you see both going from this fight?
I feel like Kovalev, he's back now at the top spot again. Like, to me right now, you got Kovalev, Bitter Beef, Godsdick,
Vosdick, man.
Vosdick. Why the fuck he got it? Is a G in there?
Yeah, man, the G is silent, just like Sanford and Son, bruh.
Oh, okay, all right, my bad. I apologize. All right, so once again, you got Kovalev, you got Vosdick, you got Marcus Brown, and you got Bitter Beef. That's the 4 top people right now.
Yeah.
Alvarez was in that top 4, but his place kind of got replaced. Yeah, it ended. Like, it's like a revolving door. Like, Kovalev was in there last year. The door revolved for him, and Alvarez revolved and took his spot. Now it's changed around again. But another thing I also want to mention, a lot of niggas, for this particular fight, a lot of niggas is going overboard with the cycle and analyzation and trying to say Andre Ward had ruined Kovalev. And I know y'all niggas is looking fucking stupid right now. Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking to all y'all niggas. Y'all niggas know who y'all are. Probably ain't never fucking boxed before either. But y'all niggas is looking stupid.
Yeah, no, like I said, Kovalev, like I said, I mean, you can hate Kovalev the person because, you know, let's be honest, Kovalev is a piece of shit.
He's an asshole. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit. He's a racist at top of that. You know, but he can fight. He's a dangerous fighter. I mean, you have to show him respect. Even if he is fading or he's on a slide, you can't, you know, you have to be very careful.
And he wasn't boxing like a ruined fighter. Like,
no.
People who don't know better just be throwing around all types of fucking words. Yeah, Kovalev probably admit, he probably said in interviews, yeah, mentally he got fucked in the head with the Ward fight and the controversy and a lot of shit about the whole Ward fight ESPN didn't even talk about.
Nah.
Niggas made it seem like it was 2 back-to-back fights that weren't close, controversial or anything. Like, don't even pair Max Kellerman up with Andre Ward and y'all talking about Kovalev. Because the whole narrative of the fucking fight done changed now. Like, y'all switched up history. So, as Ring Gang Radio, we keep it real. So, we just throwing that out there. In case y'all forgot, the first Kovalev, the 2 Kovalev fights with Ward were close fucking fights. First fight, I thought Kovalev was robbed. Fuck it, he won that fight.
Yeah, I did too. I thought he won that fight as well.
Second fight was close. I had the feeling that Ward, the momentum was going in Ward's favor. Like he was really getting the Kovalev. And I believe he was looking like he was going to win that fight. I don't know by stoppage or whatever, but the man did throw some low blows and shit. Like, let's keep it honest, but on the second, but you gotta keep it real. If you supposed to be a bully, you an asshole. It's fuck Andre Ward, this, that, you gangster, you a killer. Then throw low blows back.
Exactly.
Tackle this man, do something, foul him back, whatever. Like, don't just sit up there and look at the refs. So at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, Ward could have fouled you unintentionally or intentionally, who knows? But nigga, what'd you do about it? You know? So I can't really ride for you if you ain't really ride for yourself. So at the end of the day, yeah. So you can look at it one to one. You know, Ward took that fight. He deserved that win. You know what I mean, there's no bullshit with that. But it was controversial. And ESPN didn't even gloss on that. They didn't even say shit about that fight. So if you a casual boxing fan or a nigga who just trying to learn more about this shit, you would be like, damn, like, you wouldn't even know. You would have to go on YouTube or blog or some shit and be like, oh, damn.
Yeah, that's real talk.
Niggas made the fight seem like it was Junior Jones and Barrera 1 and 2. That's how niggas made this shit. And you see how the narrative, like the history, so it's like niggas gotta speak the realness, man. So, cause that shit is. Cause if you don't, dude, if you only got the niggas who in the position, you know, to really say shit, and they choose not to say shit, then that's less niggas knowing what really happened out there. Yeah. And so Kovalev was just bad habits with his boxing. You know, he seemed like he fixed that shit. And to answer your question, yeah, I think, you know, he's dangerous for anybody at the top.
Right.
You know,
and I know,
we don't know the case he got, so we don't know what's going to happen.
Yep, and I know Better Beef is calling him out. I know Better Beef wants, because now that he's signed with ESPN, wants a shot at him. And I say, shit, let them have, let them get busy, man. You know, guaranteed someone will be knocked cold.
Yes, or if that shit makes it to the final bell, if that's a decision, you better believe some fucking fades when man did.
Real talk.
And
Real tough.
honestly, they gotta make this fucking fight because Kovalev is gonna be one of the few fighters that miss the great, like the generational puncher matchup twice.
Mm-hmm.
Stevenson fight didn't happen. Come on, we gotta have this nigga fight Bitterbeef. Like,
yeah, I mean, and I'm confident that it will happen. Confident.
Kovalev in there with someone who equal or greater puncher.
Right.
I'm not saying Alvarez could punch, but he's not no lights out. He wasn't like no Stevenson for no punching.
Yeah, I mean, very few people are.
Yeah, but for it to really call it a power, like he was power boxing and shit, but yeah, no, you right though, you right. But Bitterbeef is a real puncher's puncher. Like he wrecked niggas like Stevenson was when he was hitting dudes. So can we see a Kovalev shootout once?
Yeah, well, hopefully we do, man. And hopefully that will be in there. It will be one of us be in the house for it.
Yeah, if that happened, cause I don't know, man. It don't look good with his case and shit, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll definitely.
Hopefully he could rebound. I don't know who he could fight right now. But maybe a soft touch, get a win, and fight somebody else down the line. Who knows?
Yeah, man, definitely. So yeah, like overall, overall, it was a good fight. It was a good night of fights. You know, obviously, it should never be this late again because I haven't won a fight to start at 1 p.m. And yeah, you know, I mean that's pretty much our only play. No 1 o'clock cards. You know, 1 o'clock in the morning cards. None of that shit. You know. But yeah, you know, it was a good card. ESPN, of course, is starting to raise its bar even more. I know they got some more monster fights going on this year. You know, with yeah. Oh man. So, Elby, do you have anything else to add, or?
Nah, it was a good card of boxing, good night of boxing. You had everything you wanted on the card. You know, you had the brutal knockouts, you had one-sided beatings, you had a boxing lesson.
Yeah, a KO of the year candidate. Yeah.
Yeah, like you didn't really get a good competitive back and forth fight. That's the only thing that card was missing.
Right. And you know, we were hoping that Alvarez Kovalev would have been that particular fight, but it turned out not. Surprisingly.
Yeah. That's better luck next time, I guess. But that's why they fight the fights, man. Shit, credit to Kovalev. You know, always running that fade back on them close fights.
Yep.
He don't bullshit. He like Shane Mosley. He run it right back.
Right. A lot of today's fighters can learn from that. Real talk.
Yeah.
So
and Kovalev is he's really won. He's won maybe 1.5 more fights from being really like a Hall of Famer light heavyweight type of dude.
Yeah. He's. I mean, he could definitely do that 175 because, like I said, the rest of the champions throw out their zeros, man. If he starts
the best in boxing right now, or at least top 3.
Right. Because like I said,
take that top 4. Even add and we ain't even mentioned Bivol.
Yeah, exactly.
So and I need the top 4. So you got Bivol. So yeah, you throw any Bivol, you throw Alvarez, any of the top 6 fighters in that division, you put any 2 together, you'll make a good quality fight.
Yeah, and you know, and if there's going to be a World Boxing Series Season 3, that's a division that needs to get highlighted.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But we'll see what happens with that. But
Yeah. So yeah,
Other than that, man, ring gang for life, ring gang forever, man. Ringgangradio.com.
Word. So yeah, we came to the end of our podcast. My final thoughts. My final thoughts really is not really on boxing, but on the fact that I watched a lackluster Super Bowl and the damn Pats won. But I'm not bitter, you know what I'm saying? Shit happens. There was a pretender in the Super Bowl, but the game being 3-3 at halftime and ending at 13-3 is inexcusable. NFL do better.
What? That was the score?
13-3, yeah, man.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Yeah, man. Lowest fucking score ever in the Super Bowl, man. Shit.
Yo.
Shit was a
wow. See, I ain't even know, bro.
Shit was. I was pissed too because
Herco scored that damn low, nigga.
Yeah, because it didn't help too because I had Popeyes for that shit, and I'm just like, and I was nodding off of my recliner. I was like, oh my God, this is boring. And I don't nod off for football, but this shit had me nodding off. I was like, this shit is so boring. It only got started like maybe in the last couple of minutes or so. But yeah, no, that Super Bowl is easily one of the worst Super Bowls I've ever seen. 13-3. Someone I was like, nah, bruh. Now this ain't the move. NFL do better, and hopefully my Eagles they recover from their Super Bowl hangover and their injuries to take their rightful places and to end the reign of Tom Shady and the Cheatriots. Real talk. But yeah, then of course switching back to boxing. Real thought. There's a good chance that I may be in the house for the for aforementioned Bivol versus Joe Smith Jr. making Bivol making his title defense against Joe Smith Jr. So I might be in there. If I am, obviously I'll confirm that and I'll tell you, hey, you see a bralette cat with a jacket on? That's me. LB, final thoughts?
Oh no, I'm good, man. Take it away, Pat.
So yeah, man, this has been another great episode of Real Talk. Where as always, shit's real. We talk about it. For myself, Patscorpio, the New England representative. For LB, Shutterworth, the Gawd, GOAT artist. We out of here, man. See y'all. Hopefully, probably sometime next week when we recap this coming weekend's fights. Hopefully something extraordinary happens in those fights too. So, peace, y'all.